Okay, and stand by, and cue.
Good afternoon, everyone. Guahusi Isaiah Aguon. I'm here with National Weather Service, Landon Aydlett, to give us an update on the tropical storm warning issued for Guam. Howdy, Landon.
Howdy, Isaiah. How are you?
I'm good. So tell us what's the update?
Well, since 2 o'clock, we've had no new information come out with this tropical depression 6W. We still are under a tropical storm warning, and that's going to be continuing through this evening, overnight, and into tomorrow, probably through tomorrow afternoon, as this depression slides by just south of Guam or near Guam tomorrow morning. At 2 o'clock this afternoon, we did have it centered about 200 miles southeast of Guam, moving toward the west-northwest with an expected passage just south of Mauricio, Guam, sometime early Tuesday morning.
Awesome. So can you explain how bad it may be for Guam? Is this going to affect us in some sort of way?
Yeah, it definitely affects us. We'll be feeling the impacts tomorrow, and I'm going to flip you over to the satellite animation. We're going to be feeling the impacts of this tropical depression as it slides by to our southeast. The center is right about in this area of deep convection, moving toward the west-northwest. It'll pass somewhere likely in our coastal waters south of Mauricio. And as it does that, we'll be feeling low-end tropical storm force conditions. So we're not looking at a typhoon. We're not looking at a severe tropical storm where those winds are bumping upwards of near typhoon force. We're looking at a minimal tropical storm with those conditions beginning to settle in across the islands overnight tonight, and then on into tomorrow morning with the worst conditions early morning.
Awesome. Can you describe what kind of weather we're expected to see?
Yeah, we're going to be seeing the winds tonight around 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts. They'll be increasing overnight into tomorrow morning, peaking around 25 to 35 miles per hour with gusts around 45 miles per hour. That's going to be right around the low end tropical storm force conditions. We're going to see those conditions hold steady through early Tuesday morning through at least Tuesday midday, and then improvement will continue through afternoon. Rainfall estimates, we're looking at some indications of around 3 to 5 inches. Not everybody will see those rainfall totals, but it's going to be more or less confined to where those cores of heavy convection pass over the islands. This will pass and occur in a relatively short period of time. So when you get those heavy torrential rainfalls, that could cause some flash flooding concerns, especially in the southern and central mountains of Guam.
Awesome. So would you say that by tomorrow afternoon, we can expect to be in the all clear?
Well, it's too early to say about the all clear. It depends on how fast this really gets out of the area. If it starts to slow down, it could linger longer. And if it also begins to intensify and expand its wind field, those conditions could linger longer. But we expect it to move on through with only steady and minimal intensification, at least over the next 12 to 18 hours. That's the good news for us. Once it gets out of the area, then we can assess things for conditions over the seas and over the island and make sure things are settling down as we expect. And then that would be the all clear.
Awesome. Is there any other details you'd like to share or add on?
The only details, pay attention to the updates from our webpage. We'll be putting out new forecasts basically every couple hours. We have an intermediate public advisory on this depression coming up around 5 o'clock this afternoon, and then a full update to the suite of products, including the forecast tracks, the intensity charts of this tropical depression at 8 o'clock tonight. We'll be putting out updated forecasts every 6 hours on our webpage, weather.gov/GUM, through the duration of this event. So again, tropical storm warning in effect for Guam and the Guam coastal waters. Make sure your loose items are secured or pulled inside it, especially your trash bins, your canopies, your tents, and your tarps. Make sure they're pulled down or heavily secured.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Landon, for sharing all that information. For more updates, head on over to KUAM.com or download the KUM News app on your mobile device. Reporting for Guam's News Network, Guahusi Isaiah Aguon.